Good morning. Today I want to speak about silence. And I do see the irony in that. It's kind of like the bumper sticker that we used to have in our car that said, "Honk if you love silence." I come from an upbringing in the Quaker faith where silence and listening are as important as talking, if not more so. In fact, while I love to talk, I see my life as an ongoing pursuit of learning to listen. What are you listening to? What am I listening to? What are we listening to together? Are we like the generations before us that refused to hear or were deaf in understanding? In an increasingly complex world, we face a different reality than our ancestors. With the interconnectedness of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, little is silence in our lives. But somehow we need to listen to the voices behind the hashtags. What we will hear is a nation that must continue to confront issues of race, harassment, violence, and difference. To change the tide of bigotry, of hate, and xenophobia, we must encourage connection and be attentive to the messages our society provides, both overt and implicit. There's no shortage of individuals willing to talk, incite fear, point fingers, but what we need is these same people to listen. Listen openly, and we must do so ourselves. Welcoming silence is a skill. It's a muscle that requires intentional flexing. Too often we are quick to blame, to expect, to hold on to our past, and to anticipate our future. It's only in the present moment that we can thoughtfully listen and seek to understand. When we sit in silence with others, we're able to look into them. When we pause before reacting, we can be mindful of our own story, our experience, our judgment, and our biases. It's in these moments of silence and listening that true education occurs. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi, Rosa Parks, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, and countless others have shown us, there's certainly a time to be vocal and to insist that others listen, a time to stand up and share a message, a time to speak from the heart, and a time to follow one's conscience. In these moments, one voice, or thousands, can articulate pain and affect change. Will it be yours? Will it be mine? Will it be ours? In their passionate leadership and vocal witness, however, Dr. King and others were willing to listen and to allow silence to resonate with discomfort. Courage can mean speaking truth to power, but it can also mean listening for the truth in the noise, regardless of origin or delivery. We must resist knee-jerk reactions in order to hear one another. Please join me in listening to these courageous voices and to the accompanying silence by holding your applause until the end of our time together.